It's a 1911 day here on the channel with a new one from Girsan. Now, I'm going to have a little bonus to go along with this later on in the video, but let's jump right into this one. This is the Untouchable from Girsan, this one in 45 ACP. And right away, one of the cool perks you can tell is the camoed out finish on this thing. You probably can tell it's got some upgrades compared to that 100-year-old 1911 design, and it's it's interesting to ponder. 100 years ago, out on the battlefield, soldiers carrying the 1911s, whatever, if they had access to something that at least looked right and had the features of this one right here, pretty cool. That finish, absolutely amazing on this thing. You do have your front rail there, of course, 3 dots sighting system there. You do have serrations front and rear. These grips, as far as the texture on these grips, really nice texture on the grips. And we obviously are clear. Everything is clear here. I want to show you the beveled magwell on this thing too, which I think is pretty cool. So just a few of the little features. We're going to put some rounds through this sucker now. Going to put some initial rounds down range. Going to go for a little bit of a group size. Going to bring that bonus in for you guys. And then, hey, once we do that, we'll get out of here. So let's get started. All right, here we go. Just a few rounds on some steel down there. Get a feel for everything. Here we go. Swinging. One thing about it, 45 ACP on steel. That's part of why I missed on that fourth round. Man, it flings that steel around so much. It's about 15 yards away. That 6-inch piece of steel is, and it thumps that thing. And so it's really hard to get that timing down to be able to hit it when it comes back down because it's swinging so much. So yeah, let's get over on a rest. We'll push out to 25 yards and see what kind of group size we can get. All right, going 5 rounds down range, 25 yards. See what we can make happen as far as a group size with this thing. Here we go. All right, let's go take a look at that target now. Downrange, and you've seen these targets before. These are my 4x6 target labels. Center there, white is 1 inch, 25 yards away with the 45 ACP in the Untouchable. Not terrible at all. Pretty good group size there, considering we're from a rest, of course. Got a fresh target label down range, so let's run that 5-round group one more time. We can compare the two. Just make sure we're not getting lucky or something like that. And here we go. All right, let's go down there and take a look at the target. All right, down range. Here is our first target. Here is our second target. A little bit larger group there. Still not terribly bad. Keep in mind we got 1 inch on the white there. I think I was probably a little more cautious and just shot better with that first group, but not terribly larger on the second group. I still consider that a win. Since we've already got some 45 ACP out on the range, let's bring back the X-Tar EP45, because I think if you already have a 1911 or really anything chambered in 45 ACP, this one right here could be a fun little addition. So Let's ring some steel. Get my beard out of the way. Here we go. Just a few of my final thoughts with the Girsan Untouchable here. The finish, we talked about that a second ago, but that OD green camo finish, absolutely amazing. 3-dot sights, pretty standard with modern handguns, and definitely make a difference in this particular one. Being in 45 ACP, it is a thumper, as you could hear from the steel. Spoke about the grips earlier, but that is the stock grip. Now I did paint them brown. They come black. And the texture. I really love the texture on those grips. The trigger is on par with what you would see from 1911s. And then that flared magwell coming standard. Really, really cool. Keep in mind with, all of the different little quirks and the little features you see with this little handgun. Little handgun, I don't think a 1911 government's considered little, is it? But with this handgun, all of the little features you see, keep in mind that this is a budget-minded handgun as well, which is really cool. Thanks for watching this one. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you on the next one.